Welcome, everybody. This is Wellness Mateer, your Forex trainer. In this session, I'm going to share with you a strategy that I think you guys will definitely appreciate. If you're a beginner trader, I encourage you to take notes. If you're an intermediate trader, definitely going to appreciate this. If you're an expert trader, you're also going to appreciate this as well. Welcome to my boot camp, my Forex trading boot camp. I do this every Saturday at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So all are welcome. Tell your friends. And in order to get to the actual link, you'll either have to be part of my Facebook group. That way you can watch it live, or be part of my private Facebook chat. That way you can click on the live link at about 10 minutes to 5 minutes before 12 on Saturdays. Now, I also send out the recording to the group if you missed a live event. And all you got to do, if you're watching this on YouTube, leave a comment, and I'll invite you to click on the live link as well. And I'll invite you to be part of my Facebook group. There's about 300 people now that are part of the Facebook group. I'm really excited about that. A lot of people are getting value from what I share, and you can be one of them. So if you're watching this on YouTube, just reach out to me, leave a comment, and say, "Hey, I want to attend your next live event." If not, just continue to come to this channel to catch the replays. Because after I do the live event, I upload it on my YouTube channel, and that way you guys can catch the replays. Now, what you're looking at is my website. Um, Every week, I also put the recording of the previous week's trading. So if you missed last week's trading, you can always go to my um, URL, which is wellnessmaterial.com. Go to this URL, and you'll be able to not only have access to so many different resources, you'll also have access to the opportunity of watching last week's training as well. And I also put the candlestick training Bible on here as well. So if you haven't had an opportunity to listen to this audiobook, I encourage you to come to the channel and listen to that at your leisure. It's a great way to just learn more about the candles. You could actually play this in the background while you're cleaning your home, driving to work, or attending classes, in between classes if you're in college. So I definitely encourage you to watch this more than once. Okay, I'm probably on my 10th video watch as we speak, and also have the audio, the actual ebook as well. So if you want a hard copy of the actual transcript or the ebook, reach out to me as well. So without further ado, I mean, there's a lot of information on here. If you're new to Forex trading, you can go to my website and learn a lot about Forex trading. You want to get Trading View to chart up your charts, that's free. If you want, you can go to uh, free Forex training. You can actually click there to get an understanding what Forex is all about. The Academy is coming soon, and my course is coming soon as well. And if you haven't had an opportunity to purchase my ebook, I actually published a book, so you guys can take a look at that. Take a look at the broker I use. If you want to attend my Facebook group, you go here. Of course, always come back to the YouTube channel. If you're not already a subscriber, click the bell button to become a subscriber. Order your journal because you're going to need a notebook, a journal to keep records of everything. Books I recommend. Okay, Forex Factory. There's a strategy around that I'll be teaching you guys. So stay tuned for future videos. Become a funded Forex trader, dividend reinvesting, smart contracts. Click on all the everything. Take a tour of my website. That way you guys could take a look to see what I'm all about and so on and so forth. And of course, last but not least, it's all about your dream. Make sure you watch this video to get an idea. And I want you guys to dream big, bigger than you've ever dreamt before, because now you have an opportunity to grow your own money and shoot for the billionaire lifestyle, right? Because this video, Want to Be a Billionaire, is definitely something you want to watch more than once as well. So without further ado, let's get into the charts. I want to share with you exactly what I want to train on today. So we'll stop sharing this, and we'll share another screen, which is the screen right here. Okay, here we go. All right, so this is the chart. This is where I go to mark up my strategy Okay. I take a look at the chart and plot out my strategy. I have a trading plan. I follow the rules on my trading plan. If you don't already have a trading plan, I encourage you to create one. Okay, because the trading plan is your blueprint for success. You need to have a set strategy when approaching the market. Okay, just like you taking a trip to go somewhere exotic, you have a map, right? You can't get to where you want to get to without one because you won't know where to turn right, you won't know where to turn left, and you may get lost. So by looking at the chart, you have to have a trading strategy, which is again a roadmap to success. All right, so first, what I do is a top-down analysis. You guys may do something different, but pay close attention to this because what I'm about to share with you is going to blow your mind. So a top-down analysis is simply taking a look at the monthly and taking a look at NAS 100. This is my favorite pair. This is the indice that's part of the New York Stock Exchange. There's about 100 stocks in NAS 100 that trades in this session between 9:30 a.m. 4 p.m. All right. So I normally jump on the charts between 9:30 a.m. Before it opens, and then get off. Well, my trading's plan pretty much. I trade from 9:30 to 11 a.m. and then from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. So in between 11 to 2, I take a break. I exercise. I take lunch. Take a small little nap if I want to, whatever the case is, and then I jump back onto the chart, onto the market, into the market at 2 o'clock, from about 2 to 4. All right, so what are we looking at here? We're looking at the chart of NAS 100. We're on the monthly. What you do is go into the top here. Once you have set up your trading view account, it's free to set up your account and follow in my footsteps. Okay, the great thing about this is that you can copy me or copy any other Forex trader that has training on YouTube. I love YouTube because YouTube is a great way to learn anything you want to learn. YouTube University, right? So it's a great time. You copy the right cat. Hopefully, you choose me to be your mentor, someone that'll teach you, guide you, and coach you through the journey of becoming a successful Forex trader. All right, so basically, you want to click on monthly, and this is what you see on the monthly, right? Now, in the monthly, we're looking for a couple of things. We're looking for trend. Is it an uptrend or is it a downtrend, right? We want to see the direction. Which way is the candles going? Okay. Is it going up or is it going down? Okay, so we can look at this and and take our tool, which is a trend line tool, and pull it from the bottom and then stretch it out to the top. So as you can see, and I'll change this color to black, right? This is our direction. It's pulling upward. So we're in an uptrend, okay? So that's the first thing you want to plot out. That's the first question you want to ask yourself. What trend are we in? Are we in an uptrend or in a downtrend? So we're in an uptrend, right? Now, there's another line you want to place on this is this particular, you want to put support and resistance lines. Okay. Support is at the bottom. Okay. Then you want to put on the most previous support line, which is right here. And then you want to put a resistance line. Okay. There's a resistance line is on top. So you got your highs and your lows. Okay. Now, the reason why you put a support line, you're telling yourself or you're reminding yourself that if the market pulls below this support line, we have a trend direction. All right. We're no longer in the uptrend. We're now it's going down. It goes below this line right here. Now we're in the downtrend. So this is like a reminder for yourself that if the candles reverse and go below this line, you'll be looking at down trades, right? Great thing about Forex is you can make money going up in an uptrend. You can make money going down on a downtrend. It all depends on your strategy, right? All right, now we're going to go ahead and go down to the daily, okay, and make sure that we see the same thing, whether it's an uptrend or a downtrend, right? This is the daily, all right? So we see our support and resistance levels. And again, we already know that we're in an uptrend based on the monthly. So we're going to do the same exact thing on the daily. All right. So far, we have two confluences, one on the monthly, one on the daily, telling us it's on an uptrend. Okay. All right. Now, we're going to go to the 4 hour. Okay. And we're going to look for the same exact thing. So we pretty much don't have to put a new support line um, or a trend line because we already know that we're in an uptrend. So we're actually looking for buys. Okay. Looking for buys. Now I'm going to teach you guys a real quick strategy that you'll definitely appreciate this. I want you to go ahead and make this a lot smaller for yourself. Look left, pull it looking left, and look for a trend going down, right? This is a downtrend right here. This all is going down, okay? Because you got lows, highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. So this all right here is like a downtrend. So what I want you to do on this left side, right, is I want you to go ahead and take your horizontal line. Okay, we're gonna take our horizontal line, make this a little bit bigger. And we're gonna start at the tip of this downtrend. So let's say right here, take our horizontal line, lock it up so we get more than one line. And we're gonna go ahead and just track all of the pullbacks. What I mean by that is, as you can see, it was going down, it pulled up, down, up, down. So all of it, every time you see it trending or pulling back in the opposite direction, right? I want you to put a horizontal line on the top of each one. Okay. So it pulled back here, horizontal line. It pulled back here, horizontal line. So it went up, down, pull back, horizontal line. Down, up is a horizontal line. Okay. So every time it pulled up, I want you to put a horizontal line. Okay. Okay. So down here, pulled up, horizontal line. Down, pulled up, horizontal line. Pull, it went up, pulled up, horizontal line right here. And there's a reason why I'm telling you to do this. So please pay close attention when I'm about to share with you. All right. So now we got this downtrend. We have another downtrend over here. But over here, we have consolidation, right? So what I want you to do when you see consolidation or sideways movement is put a horizontal line on the bottom every time it trended lower, like it went up and then came down. I want you to put another horizontal line underneath. Okay. So let me do this. Okay. So let's take our horizontal line. It went up, down. So on the red candles, I want you to put a horizontal line when it pulled back. Horizontal line when it pulled back. Each time it pulled back, I want you to put a horizontal line. All right, let's lock this up right here. Okay. All right, up, down, or a horizontal line. Okay. Underneath the red candles now, as you mark up your charts, every time you see a pullback, I want you to put a horizontal line. It's going to make sense and it's going to be crystal clear when you see that. Now, this is a downtrend, right? All right. So the lines are already there, but I also want you to put the lines. Okay. On the downtrend, you put the horizontal line on the pullback on the red candle. Pullback. Okay, because it's going down, red candle. Okay. And it pulled up. This green candle, horizontal line. Down, up, green candle. On top of the green candle, those are the pullbacks. Down, up. It's already have a horizontal line. Pull back, up. This already has a horizontal line, but we'll put another one there on top of the green candle. Okay. Pull down, up, top of the green candle. So you're putting everything on top of the green candle like that. All right. All right. So looks pretty good. Now, there's one right here, so we got to put one right here, as you can see. We'll put one right there. All right, now that you put your lines, and again, I'll recap. When it's going down, you're going to put your horizontal line on the green candles on the pull up. When it pulls and reverses in the opposite direction, you're going to put a horizontal line, right? When it's pulling up, you're going to put a horizontal line on the red candles when it pulls back below the red candles. Okay, that's one right here. Go ahead and put it there. So below the red candles when it's pulling up, below the green candles when it's pulling down. Okay, all right, now let's fast forward and go where we were at. And there's a reason why I did this. Okay, now we have to mark this area up. We haven't done that yet. Let's take a horizontal line and do it again. Now, it's going up, so we're going to put our horizontal line below the red candles. Every red candle on the pullback. Okay, another one. And another one. And another one. All right, and another one. And on the pull, this is going up, so we put it on the below the red candles. Okay. Keep moving forward. You keep doing it. Okay, so this is what I want to show you. Because we can't do it on these candles yet, because what the strategy I want to share with you. Okay, well, let's do it. I'm going to show you real quick what I'm talking about. Take our horizontal line and mark up below the red on its uptrend, below the red, make it bigger so you can see it, below the red, below every reversal. Okay. And now that you see it's reversing downward, we're going to put it on the green. Okay. So you're pretty much marking up your chart for this reason. Below the red, below the red, below the red. Stay with me. Below the red, below the red. Up. Below the red, below the red. Red, red. Here, red. Below the red. Pullbacks always below the red, right? On the reversals is below above the greens. On the it goes this way. You put the line above the greens. Okay. Get below the red here. It's pulling up. Okay, and you put one here. And lastly, we put one here. All right. Now, the reason why I've asked you to put all these lines here, I want to show you something. If we go to the hourly, right? Because what you did is marked up the 4 hour. But if we go to the hourly, okay, this is what I want to show you. Okay, if you start with an uptrend, right? You start with an uptrend. You notice that every time it pulled back, right? Over here, every time it pulled back, when you see the red candle and it pulled back, right? The minute it starts to reverse and go in the opposite direction, you're going to take your sell orders on the line that hit the same area when it was being pulled back on an uptrend. So, for example, it's going down now, right? Okay. Now, we had put a line over here below the red candle, and look what it did. When it started to go back down, it came back, touched that area, right? Touched that area. I don't know if you guys can see that. It touched that area and continued its journey on the way back down. So these are indicators, okay, levels of support and resistance that when the market goes in the opposite direction, okay, it actually, you would take your sells at those levels of interest. Okay, so let me see if I can find an arrow for you guys to show you what I'm talking about. Actually, I'm going to put a character, an icon here. Let's see if we can find them. Okay, this one right here. We're going to put star it. Okay, so here's a reversal, right? Of course, you guys have been reading your candlestick Bible, and you already know this is a hammer with a long bullish engulfing candle. So what happens is, okay, this line that you put over here underneath this red candle, it reversed, came underneath the red, that line, and right here is what you would take your sell. Let's say you missed this one, okay? Look left. You take another one right here. Let's say you missed that one. Look left. Every time you put one of these lines on a reversal going downward, that's where you're going to place your order. Okay, that's where you're going to place your order. Okay, so this is probably like a 1-to-2 ratio. If we take our tool out here, put a short position, we entered here, hold it all the way down. Hold it all the way down here. Let's delete all this stuff. It's got me confused. Okay, we take this tool and we pull it all the way down. This would have been a 1-to-2.6 ratio. So if you had set your stop loss right above this candle, you're looking at a 1-to-4, 1 to 4.46 ratio. You would have won that trade. Okay. Now, let's look at, now it's pulling back up, right? We have our lines already set. So we're going to purchase, right, on those pullbacks. So let's get our tool again, lock it up. Okay. So pull back. So you see this bullish engulfing, right? It pull back, you purchase here. It pull back, you purchase here. Pull back. Okay, we didn't put a line there. We pull back, you purchase here. Okay. Amazing stuff here. All right. Now, again, it pull back, you purchase here. Okay. It pull back, you purchase there. All right. So you're purchasing on the pullbacks. All right. But you're paying attention to the candles because this is an uptrend, right? This is an uptrend. That's an uptrend. So you're going to purchase on the pullbacks of the uptrend based on the areas of interest, support and levels that you put on your chart. It happens every single time. All right. That's exciting in itself. And hopefully you guys are getting some value out of this video because this is something that once I uncovered, man, oh man, I got flat out excited. So if you're patient enough to take the trades based on those pullbacks, there's no reason why you can't become profitable. And again, this is just my way of educating the masses. There's no guarantee of profits or success. But if you practice, replay this video, there's no reason why you can't catch a couple of good trades here. Okay. So let's take a look at, keep pushing forward. All right. So again, now it reversed on us, right? It's pulling downwards. And this is on an hour chart. Okay. So every one of these candles are hour long. Okay. Now, if you want to catch trades earlier, you can go to the 15-minute or the 5-minute. Okay. If you want to place your trades in the 15-minute or the 5-minute to find better entries, you can do that. But if you're willing to wait an hour, okay, definitely right here, as you can see, it's a reversal now, right? It's starting to go back down. Again, you have a candle above that's telling that it's going to reverse. And again, it's a bearish engulfing candle with a shooting star pulling downward. Okay, so you already know that's pulling down. But look at these areas of interest that you put on the chart. You can start placing your trades. If you miss one, you place another one. You miss one, you place another one. So let's take the tool out again. And you would have entered here. You wait for the pullback. Okay, you wait. Gotta wait because it's a sideways movement here, right? You wait for a pullback. If you know how to trade breakouts, you would have took your trade. Well, let me put a box here. That way you know where you would have placed that trade. So this is a breakout trade right there. You wait for it to come out of this box, and you would have placed your trade right here. Okay, outside of the box. Because it had to come back and retest the box. You place your trade there. All right, so let's continue. All right, so what did it do? Came down, made a lower high, and then retrace. You place another trade here. Came down. This is higher than this was lower high. Higher and lower than this one. And then it gave you a little pullback. You would place your trade there. Came down, gave a little pullback. You place your trade there. Okay. Hopefully you guys see what I see here. This is a phenomenal strategy. All right, so let's get rid of this. All right, now what happens here? Last but not least, you got one more that you can place right there. Okay, you could place one here. Every time you have a line there, you could place a trade there, but you don't want to place it on the bottom because what happens is this is a reversal candle, bearish engulfing. So we're going to erase that one and not take that trade. But now we're trending upward, right? So what do we wait for? Well, we see a bearish engulfing. We see a pullback to this line right here. You would enter your trade at that line. All right, take our tool out again. All right, so you'd place your trade right here. You wait for another pullback. If you miss that one, you wait for another pullback. Where's the pullback? Okay, could be right here, but this is a pullback here, right? So you could place a trade right here, right here. Okay, this is a sideways consolidation. Hold on. Okay. All right. So this is a sideways consolidation, right? Again, you don't want to trade in a consolidated area. You want to try to avoid it as much as possible because you'll get trapped. So you don't want to trade in this area right here, but you do want to wait for a breakout, right? You want to wait for a breakout. Okay. So where's the breakout? Well, let's pay attention to the lines we place on our charts. So there's one right there. It did break out, came back and touched the box. But if you would have missed that, because there's no line there to really put a trade in, what we want to do is place a trade below our line. So on reversals, you want to place a trade below the line. On upward trends, you want to place a trade above the line. Okay? All right. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. How exciting is this? This is pretty cool. So replay the video. Make sure you truly understand what I'm sharing with you guys here. And just to recap, okay, we started with the monthly. All right. We put our trend line, right? Now I want to show you something really quick. If we would have took our Fibonacci tool and started from the bottom here and pulled it all the way up to this level right here on this monthly chart, what do we have? We have it hitting the 61.8. Okay. This whole market has been an upward trend market since 2020. And we're in 2024. Okay. So, but the minute it came over here, all you're looking for is buys. All you're looking for is buys. Because remember, the most important line on this chart is this line right here, right below the red candle, because that are the reversals. If anything comes below this red candle right here, you're looking at reversals. So everything's above that red candle, right? This candle right there, make that darker. Everything at this level, which is a bullish engulfing, right? Bullish engulfing is a buy, 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 buy. So it's been an upward trend. So we're in an upward trend this whole time. Okay, so we put our trend line, okay, and then we went to the 4 hour. We started putting our support and resistance levels on the red candles on the pullback, green candles on the pullback. All right. You put the support line below the red candles. You put resistance lines above the green candles on reversals. Okay. And again, go down to the 1 hour. Now, guys, I want you guys to look left, right? Back test this strategy. Back test it. So the way to actually back test the strategy, you're going to start with an upward trend. You're going to start placing your support resistance lines on those candles. Okay. Support, support, support. We missed this one here. Right? That's a support. Support, support, support. So you're going to put all these lines underneath the red candles. And then you're going to put another line when it starts pulling backward. You're going to start taking your orders when it comes below those lines. Because the market has to retouch those lines. That's the short of it. The market has to come back and retouch those lines. And then it's going to keep doing the same thing, bouncing up and down those lines once you put those lines in. And then as long as you put in your stop losses and you set a TP of 1 to 2.5 or 1 to 3.5, maybe place an order and move to your stop loss for trailing stop loss. If you take more than one trade, maybe if you place 3 trades, have one running, two you take profits on. When it gets to, you take profit. One, you set a couple of take profits, one, two, and three, and then you leave one running. Okay. And then you move the stop loss to break even or a little bit above break even. That way you can secure your profit. So that way, if it does reverses on you, okay, you still made money. All right. So hopefully you guys got some value out of this particular strategy. I'll be talking more about this and how to actually implement it. But if you rewatch this video and follow my suggestions, you'll see the same thing I see. And this happens with every pair. So it's not just with indices. It happens with, Forex pairs, GBP USD, EUR USD, AUD USD. So whatever pair you like to trade, you can definitely use this strategy on those pairs as well. Okay. Now the London session starts at 3 a.m. in the morning. I'm in Eastern Standard Time, but you have to find out where you at. That way you can take advantage of the London time zone. And then the New York session in Eastern Standard Time is at 9:30. So going forward, if you use this strategy, there's no reason why you can't have any success, right? There's no reason why you can't have success. But with indices, it happens really fast. But if you're willing to wait for this stuff to occur on an hourly basis, so let's say you got in right here, okay, right there, the short of it, all the way down here, it's a 1 to 3, actually a little bit more. So you put your stop loss there. That would have been a 1 to 7.64. You would have been a profit, 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 never in drawdown because it never came back to even get into your stop loss area. Never in drawdown and would have been in profit when it came all the way down here below this particular level here. How exciting is that? So practice, 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 guys and gals. You guys can do this. It's not hard. You just have to have a plan. Hopefully, you can incorporate this plan with your trading plan and take advantage of what I shared with you today. Thanks for joining. I'll see you next week. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell button, get notifications of future videos, and leave a comment. And don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Hopefully, other than that, I want you guys to have a great trading week. And thanks for your time and thanks for watching. Here's to your success. Bye bye now.